In this video today, we will be having a few PvP matches on this character and my other character inspired by a certain Marvel character. PvP is fun. I know I usually upload PvE only videos on this channel, but you know, I'm actually debatably good at PvP. I like this guy a lot. He's very creative. I don't think I've ever seen someone use two hammers and these specific ashes and dress like that before. That's pretty interesting. He's trying to fake me out with a bunch of jumping without doing anything. But anyway, GG, very fun fight, very nice build. I especially enjoyed the part where I won the match. Moving on to the next battle, I'm on my other character, my claw build, which hopefully I get a chance to make some build videos. I'm off tomorrow, so maybe I will work on that. Can't make any promises right now, but I like this guy's build. He's using two colossal hammers. Or are they great hammers? I don't know, I forgot. But you can find these types of enemies outside of the Lindale Coliseum. And I mean, if you've unlocked Lindale, that is. And these enemies are always a fun fight. Hopefully they do something with like the PvE side of things inside the arena. Unfortunately, that armor set doesn't provide a lot of protection from bleed, and bleed is pretty overpowered in this game. So here we are on my Harley build, my Harley Quinn build, and I'm fighting somebody who's using Barrier of Gold, which means this fight is going to be an uphill battle. It's going to be hard because until that little blue circle wears off, she takes reduced magic damage, which kind of sucks. She's also using Flaming Strike on is that a claymore? That might be a claymore. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like a Zwei right now, but I can't tell because it's on fire. Either way, I don't want to get hit by it because it does a lot of damage. Yeah, it's definitely a claymore. I have a friend who's playing DS3 right now with a claymore. Who would have thought it was such a popular weapon? Alright, here we go. And let's see, I can't tell what weapon they're using from here. Is that Bloodhound Knight armor, or is that... No, that's Patch's armor, isn't it? Oh, that's the Bloodhound Knight sword though, right? So the good part is he doesn't have as much defense. I don't either. The bad part is if he hits me with that thing hits like a truck. And it is a curved greatsword, probably the best curved greatsword in the game besides the Omen Cleaver. But I like the Omen Cleaver because it reminds me a lot of Inuyasha's sword from the show Inuyasha. Coincidentally, the name of the show, Inuyasha's sword. What was the name of it actually? Because it's like a fang from his father. Either way, man, he took off a lot of damage with just that one hit. So not cool. He almost got me with that. Almost. He got. Oh my gosh! It's just his regular R1s are just that powerful. I mean, it's R1 if you're on PlayStation anyway. At least. Is Chase the Bro on PlayStation, actually? That'd be funny. I run into him in the arena, then I'd just give up immediately. I'd just ball up into like a ball and just cry. There wouldn't be much of a fight there. In these PvP matches, there's a certain type of etiquette that goes on. After you summon... well, he doesn't care about etiquette, but that attack leaves him open. So, well, I like backstabs. So there you go, into the nice icy freeze, and he took it like a champ. Taking it like a champ, like Negan would say. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they added him to Tekken. That's crazy. And Tekken's getting Tekken 8. I'm still waiting on Soul Calibur 7. Come on, Bandai Namco. If you watch this video, I will be the first in line to pre-order Soul Calibur 7 if the crate mode is as good as the one in this game. But anyway, yeah, that's the match right there. Some people don't care about the etiquette in PvP. What you're supposed to do in Elden Ring matches at the beginning of PvP is you're supposed to wave or gesture after you buff to let your opponent know that you're ready to get it on, get the fight going on. So right now I am waving to let him know. Now that looks like the blasphemous, yeah, that is the blasphemous blade. Pronunciation today. I have to learn proper pronunciation. You definitely don't want to get hit by that. That thing, the Ash of War, is like super damaging. And then the sword itself is just ridiculously OP. It's one of the most overpowered weapons. Like if I was to do a list of overpowered weapons in Elden Ring, that would definitely be on the list, especially for PvE. PvP, you know, great swords and colossals, they're a little bit slower, so they're probably not part of the meta, but they could do a lot of damage if you land a hit. Getting into our next match today, I am fighting Ronnie the Witch, apparently. No, I am fighting a Ronnie cosplayer, a magic enthusiast, like myself, actually. And, a while back when I made this build, I was looking at the stone club and I was like, hey, this stone club is all rigid and it looks like it's stone. So you know what Ash of War would go good on it, and it does 10% more damage when it's buffed with this Ash of War, and it does more poise damage. Well, you know what? I would tell you if I could remember the name of the Ash of War. Actually, wait a minute. It's on the screen, Cragblade. I knew that. Didn't just read it right now. But anyway, this oh, that was nasty. That was a nasty mistime roll into another nasty mistime roll. Look at that. It is hard to concentrate on the matches, and she's gonna finish me off with that one. Or is she? Doom doom doom. You're not winning me today, mage lady girl cosplayer. This video is so hard to record today. It feels like I live next to a racetrack and I can hear each and every sound outside of my window, and it's very annoying. But anyway, back to the action at hand. We have a guy with a sword and a shield, and I emoted after throwing magic at him. That was an accident. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. I know proper PvP etiquette, or at least I'm learning it. And he needs to know the etiquette of letting me hit him and not being so squirmy. He's like super, that's a medium roll. That's not a light roll. But he is super good at this, so this might be like a really good PvP player who's taking it easy on me. And if that Lion's Claw would have hit, he would have ended my whole career. I'm glad it didn't. He reminds me of my friend Meko right now, because my friend Meko likes to wear this armor and use Lion's Claw. He uses it on a different sword though, but that's okay. I just don't want to get hit by that. I know how much damage that can do. It's like 1200 right off the bat. And right now I don't have 1200 HP, I believe. So also, case in point, I need to put on Bull Goat's Talisman because I don't think this armor gives me 51 poise. I was mostly wearing it for the fashion, and I'm not wearing a helmet, which maybe I will regret sooner or later. So, but I will definitely add the Bull Goat's Talisman into the build when doing PvP. When I'm doing PvE, it doesn't really matter. Hopefully I don't have the Magic Scorpion charm on. Please tell me I don't have the Magic Scorpion charm on. I'll have to check that after this match and make sure. It feels like this guy's doing some good damage with the one-hand longsword. He's good at rolling too. Let me do it again just to see if he messes up the timing. Nope. And he's got incantations of his own. One hit wins the match, and he gets a hit somehow. The tracking on that move. GG, man. That was a really fun fight. Alright, we are back in the Caelid Coliseum. Hopefully I can get this video under 15 minutes. The Caelid Coliseum allows summoning, for those that didn't know. And that is a Bloodhound Knight. This is a really annoying opponent to fight in a PvP situation when you want to conserve your life. He's got fast attacks. He does bleed damage. And if your opponent does bleed, they can capitalize on it. But this guy's a little too busy with my my pet, my Pokemon. I do like the armor though. Is that a Moonveil? Yeah, it's a Moonveil. It's 100% a Moonveil. Don't want to get hit by that. And luckily, I was able to dodge it just in the nick of time. I'm actually kind of surprised that they were able to include this, because I know some of like the pure PvP people, they're gonna like make fun of this and be like, oh, this mode is trash with the summons. Why bring in pets to this match? Because it's interesting, it's different, it's an option. It gives us more options, more ways to play, more fun. That's why I'm hoping that they bring in like PvP opponents in the PvP Coliseum. So like, I don't know, get this, like one of the hardest enemies in the game, hardest regular enemies, is the gladiator. And the gladiators, they are really, you know, associated with the Coliseums. So let's say they kind of scaled up like a gladiator and put it in the PvP arena, and then when you beat these enemies, you get like rewards, like maybe cosmetic awards, or maybe they could give awards for people who win a lot of PvP matches. That would be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind that. You know, the funny thing about doing PvP is like, no matter how good you are at the game, matches don't always go exactly the way that you planned them. That guy just totally decimated my pet in seconds. This guy's not playing no games. Wait, is that the guy I fought earlier? Did not kill you already? He's back for revenge. He's back with a vengeance. He switched to the lance. He's like, not using the cestus today on this guy. Even though it made short work of my animal. Now, it could just be me, but that guy seemed a little angry. A little too angry. I'm going to need him to calm down the next time I see him in the arena. Calm down. Alright, here we are back in Ohio. Everything's perfectly normal with this. Breathe in that fresh air right there. Breathe in that fresh air. With all those ashes coming down. I guess they don't call it the Ashen Capital for nothing. Ooh, Bloodhound Claw. Don't want to get hit by that. And he's using a Mimic. Wow, I don't think I've seen anybody use a Mimic since I started playing PvP in the arena. It's just because it takes so much of your health and you can't heal that health back up. I need a catchphrase. If I'm going to be doing PvP videos, I need like something that I say. Like all these guys, like Lost, Stilowski, Chase the Bro, G9. Well, I don't know if G9 has a catchphrase, but most of them have some type of catchphrase. And then there's that Monk guy. Haven't seen his videos in a little while, so I need to check him out again. He has some interesting builds, to say the least. This guy's using the same move as the Red Wolf of Radagon, and that move is coming in hot. Let's just say that. I'm glad that there's poles in this arena. It makes spellcasters have to work a little bit harder because people can just hide behind the geometry. And I thought he was gonna like come like behind the thing, but I guess he was too smart for that. So, well, the more you know. He's using the Spiral Shard ability. It must be targeting my pet because it does good damage to like things that are really big. Oh my gosh! Speaking of things that do good damage, his katana does good damage. That's insane, bro. That was just like some regular R1s. I was like, I'm wearing armor, and he's like, what armor, bro? It's like making a mockery. Look at that. We both ran out of magic at the same time. Oh my gosh. Get good, bro. Are we using the same spells to fight each other too? Ah, good dodge right there. Look at that, man. If I had like just a little bit more poise, I could have poised through that attack. I got robbed. Literally got robbed. Come on, last hit wins the fight. Wait, what? I didn't see his sword hit me or the magic attack. What do you do there? What do you do? What do you do in that scenario?